हाय दोस्तों, आज हम एक बहुत ही स्टाइलिश और खूबसूरत गाड़ी का रिव्यू करने वाले हैं। Am I looking like a fool, talking in English language? Well, it has a reason behind it, and I will tell you about it later on why I am doing this. So we are reviewing the Altroz Turbo today, or as the badge says, iTurbo. It's the first anniversary of Tata Altroz, and Tata Motors has decided to rectify two of its major aspects which are working against it. One is a more powerful petrol engine, as the naturally aspirated engine was very lethargic and did not justify being under the hood of a premium hatchback. The other is an automatic gearbox, but it is still far away as Tata Motor is still developing it. We have the Altroz Turbo with 1.2 liter 3-cylinder turbocharged petrol engine with 110 PS of power and 140 Newton meters of torque. It is the same downsized engine from the Nexon, which produces 120 PS of power and 170 Newton meters of torque. In terms of styling, the Altroz looks identical to the Altroz which has been present in the market for the last 1 year. There are subtle changes, for example, the iTurbo on the back of the tailgate, which actually tells you that you are driving the iTurbo variant. It gets projector headlamps with halogens which look sharp, and the thick eyebrow on top stands out. The streamlined shape is carried over towards the side with black window line and the hidden rear door handles. Even the rear looks streamlined with black sash and sharp tail lamps. Overall, the Altroz is a beautiful looking hatch, and the only way you get to know that it's the turbo variant is by the badge on the tailgate. There are certain changes on the feature list as well as the variant build up. The iTurbo variant now gets a new blue color palette and a new XZ Plus variant with black roof. On the inside, there are subtle changes. For example, the interiors are now finished in black and light grey color combination. It also gets leatherite seats which look modern and premium. On the feature list, there are two major changes. One is additional 2 tweeters have been provided on the rear doors and the express cool feature. On pressing this button, the blower speed will be set to the higher speed and the driver window will roll down. अगला फीचर जो अपडेट किया गया है वो है टाटा मोटर्स की कनेक्टेड कार टेक्नोलॉजी आयरा। इस टेक्नोलॉजी के थ्रू आप अपनी गाड़ी के बहुत से फंक्शंस जैसे कि हेडलैम्प का ऑन ऑफ, रिमोट हॉर्न, जियो फेंसिंग, फाइंड माय कार, लॉक अनलॉक, सब चीज़ों को अपने एप्लीकेशन से कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं। इस एप्लीकेशन में 27 डिफरेंट फंक्शंस हैं जिसको आप अपने स्मार्टफोन के एप्लीकेशन से कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं। Altroz अब इंग्लिश के वॉइस कमांड्स भी समझती है। ये वही फीचर है जिसको MG मोटर ने बहुत हवा बनाया था अपनी हेक्टर में, बट ये अब टाटा मोटर्स की गाड़ी में भी अवेलेबल है। यानी कि ये गाड़ी अब हिंदी और इंग्लिश के कॉम्बिनेशन के वॉइस कमांड्स को भी समझती है। देखते हैं कैसे। इस बटन को दबाने से वॉइस कमांड्स एक्टिवेट होते हैं, जैसे कि रेडियो चालू करो,
जरूर प्लेइंग रेडियो।
जैसे कि आप देख रहे हैं रेडियो चालू हो गया। रेडियो बंद करें। इसके बाद जो अगली चीज देखने वाली है वो है ये बटन जो कि आपके गियर लीवर के नीचे मिलता है। ये बटन आपका
स्पोर्ट्स ड्राइव मोड एक्टिवेटेड,
स्पोर्ट्स मोड को एक्टिवेट करता है। जो नेचुरली एस्पिरेटेड इंजन है उसके अंदर आता है इको और सिटी मोड, लेकिन जो आई टर्बो पेट्रोल इंजन है उसके अंदर मिलता है स्पोर्ट्स और सिटी मोड। Now let's see how the turbo petrol drives. The Altroz Turbo gets a 1.2 liter petrol engine with 110 PS of power and 140 Newton meters of torque, whereas the 1.2 naturally aspirated engine gets 86 PS of power and 130 Newton meters of torque, which is quite a lot of power bump. But do you really feel the power when you drive? The instant you start the engine, you actually feel there is a slight bit of noise and a slight bit of vibration on the IRVM. Now that's because it's a 3-cylinder engine. It gets a very light clutch and the gear shifts are also very smooth. It is almost equivalent to a Hyundai or a Volkswagen level. This makes it easy to drive in the city. Now instantly as you start driving, you actually feel the power, but the low end is actually plagued with slight bit of turbo lag. Also, comparing the 0 to 100 sprint of Altroz with the competition, it is slow at 12 seconds, whereas the GT TSI does it under 10 seconds and the Hyundai Turbo does it under 11 seconds. Now the main reason that this has been done is for better fuel efficiency, and that's the reason that this turbo petrol gets a 18.3 kilometers to the liter. Even though the figures are not class leading and the 0 to 100 figures are not essential to many, but the ride quality and suspension makes it up for it. These have been the strong points for Altroz and they have not been changed on the turbo variant as well. It drives well and handles bumps with ease. Cornering is impressive and the steering wheel is lovely and enthusiast friendly. All this makes it really fun to drive and it's just unbeatable in its segment. Take it down a very bad road and you will come out smiling. It is that great. Well done, Tata Motors. Once you gain speed, the engine shines in all forms. Even though the low end is okay, the mid and high end performance is impressive. Over 3000 RPM, you get a surge in power up to 5000 RPM. But the high end is plagued with low redlining at just 5600 RPM, which is quite low for a petrol engine. We really wanted more from this engine, just like on the Tiago JTP. Also, the engine sounds quite rough at higher RPMs, which we were not expecting it to be. The NVH needs to be improved with the roughness of the engine and the wind noise to be worked upon. The exhaust note at higher RPMs is not very sporty but sounds crude. Tata Motors could have implemented the learning from the Tiago JTP. Talking about high-speed drives, it is also class leading. You actually feel confident doing 100 to 120 kilometers per hour. It is easy to plan overtakes with this turbo petrol engine, but you need to downshift to be in the power band. If you are on the highest gear, it will take its own sweet time to build up speed. The gears are not very tall on the highway, and the 6-speed gearworks was badly needed. If the box from the Tata Nexon was made available on the Altroz, it would have become a very well mile cruncher. So Altroz gets impressive styling, connected car technology, a wearable key, cornering stability, high-speed performance, and a very enthusiast-friendly steering wheel as well. It now gets an improved petrol engine. A well-engineered product has now been improved upon. The 1.2-liter turbocharged engine is nice to drive. It is plagued with turbo lag in the lower band, but it is an improvement over the 1.2-liter naturally aspirated engine, which makes the Altroz even better than before. Tata Motors has addressed one key issue, that is a better petrol engine, but it still misses out on an automatic gearbox. Tata Motors has omitted the automatic gearbox on most of the products, and it affects their image in the market. For example, Nexon does not get a proper automatic gearbox but just an AMT. Similarly, Harrier was launched without an automatic gearbox initially and it was provided later on. It is high time that Tata Motors needs to understand what the market demands. Electrochromic mirror and an automatic gearbox could have been provided, which would have made it a sweeter deal. Altroz Turbo will please the customers who had actually looked away due to the lethargic engine on offer. But it also depends on the pricing as well. If priced sensibly, the Altroz Turbo is bound to succeed. So ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, we'll meet you with another car, another video soon. Please like our video and subscribe to our channel.